Hey friends, I am back again with you this afternoon. I am making up for lost time. Earlier, I was like shadow banned. I could not stream live on YouTube. I could not stream live on Facebook. I could not stream live on Instagram. If you are on Instagram, join me every Thursday, 7 p.m. I do a live stream, and it is just like a question and answer, rapid fire. Love to have you on board with me on Instagram. I know. Instagram and Facebook are all owned by the metaverse. You know what? Everything is. I don't think anything is safe. I don't trust any of those. Gab, Telegram, BitChute, all of those. You know what? They all are platforms that have the ability to take down our videos. I've been censored on BitChute. I had my videos taken down when I exposed the Wall Street Journal and I exposed ABCDEFGHIJ, blah, 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 and J, blah, blah, blah. I better dare not say that phrase together because they targeted me. And that video resulted in my entire Vimeo account going poof. I later had PayPal removed and Venmo removed. And it's crazy. Anyway, I'm back up and I could not get on. I shut down everything. I had to upload. Anyhow, we're going to talk about OSHA to the rescue. It's Peggy to the rescue from thehealthyamerican.org, and it is OSHA to the rescue because they are the ones that are going to be the knight in shining armor. I am on record saying so. You know, this is a sponsored show, as you know, and I've been telling you all about this wonderful product, which is the solar water heater. And what I want to do is make sure you know all about it. So give me 30 seconds. There is my friend and fellow YouTuber, Brian Young, and he is from High Impact Flicks. But what I want you to do is go to solarwaterheater.com. You can see that here. And I want to tell you all about this very cool contraption. And I love my solar water heater. It's an ultra portable thermos that is powered with solar energy. It boils water and tea and coffee and noodles and more within minutes from virtually anywhere. This is a must-have piece of gear for every prepper and survivalist, in my opinion. You know, with the recent crunch in the supply chain, many Americans won't be receiving their holiday gifts this year, but the solar water heater is currently in stock and it can ship to your loved ones. I want you to order it today so you'll get it in time for the holidays. I highly recommend the solar water heater as a gift for yourself or the witty prepper in your family. Get yours this holiday season for 20% off by going to solarwaterheater.com. You can see it right here, solarwaterheater.com. And you can also visit their website below. I will have a link and my promo code, which is PH20. And I would love for you to get this and enjoy it as I do. All right, friends, Peggy Hall with Peggy to the rescue, but it's OSHA to the rescue. I came across this wonderful summary that very clearly lays out exactly what's been going on. If you work for a large company, you are in a game of ping pong right now. OSHA promulgated these standards. Your company said you have to join the cooties cult, and then the court got rid of it, and then your employer got rid of it, and then the Sixth Circuit reinstated it, and then OSHA reinstated it, and then your employer reinstated it, and now it's going to the Supreme Court. It is a ping pong game. Interesting that ping pong is Chinese. Yes, very interesting. All right, let's do this. I want to share with you this very cool summary that I came across. And give me just one moment. And as I am grabbing that, I would love to hear, well, actually what I want to do before I do the summary, I want to make sure that everyone understands why it is OSHA to the rescue. So let's do this again. Some of you may have missed the previous broadcast. Let me start right out with this. I'm going to share my screen again, and we will take a look over here. This actually is a document from OSHA. OSHA is an agency of the federal government. It's an arm of the federal government. And OSHA, in black and white, has in writing that if you work from home, these policies do not apply to you. You don't even need an exemption because it doesn't apply. If it doesn't apply, you don't need an exemption. So this is a template that they recommend. And yes, I've got that Jesuit symbol there from the County of Orange. I did a video on my private platform where I talked about that symbol and where it is showing up. But what I want to show you here is that it says under scope that this policy for these things applies to all employees except for employees who do not report to a workplace where other individuals are present. So if you're working somewhere and no one else is there, you come in on Saturdays or at night, you don't have to do it. And if you're working from home. So many of you have been working from home. It has been the accommodation that your employer instituted on you. And now they're saying, we have a return to work policy. You're going to do the hybrid. Isn't it weird that all the companies are doing exactly the same thing with the exact same name at the exact same time? Yeah, weird, really weird. Oh, I wonder why. The accommodation is that you don't go back to work. This doesn't apply to you. You don't need an exemption if it doesn't apply to you. But if you are working in the office, here's why OSHA is coming to the rescue. It says that you may request an exception. It's an exemption. And employees may be legally entitled to a reasonable accommodation, and you are, if you cannot get the needle, you know, the cooties cure, join the cult, and here, or testing, or put it on the suffocation device. If it conflicts with your sincerely held religious belief, practice, or observance, and it does. It does. Let me know in a comment below why you have a religious conflict with this. Remember, it cannot have anything to do with the science, the medicine, the side effect. It is what God told you in your soul. Let me know in a comment below why these actions would conflict with your sincerely held religious beliefs that are protected by law, Title VII of the U.S. Civil Rights Act. All right. That is what prevents discrimination at the workplace based on your age, your skin color, your gender, your ethnicity, and your religion. Now, I've been throwing in medical disability. That's actually Title III of the Americans with Disabilities Act. You could not be told to go on leave without pay if you have AIDS. If you came to work and you said, I have herpes, or I have hepatitis, or I'm pregnant, or I have a broken leg, that doesn't make sense. You're protected from any adverse action by your employer. So let me know in a comment below. And what I want to do is I want to find this really cool article. I know I have it here for you. So let me just click through. I've got so many windows open. Does anybody else do that? You got all these windows open? All right, let's see. Here we go. OSHA to the rescue. Hey friends, do me a favor. Would you hit that thumbs up button? Because that is going to help others see this video all about OSHA to the rescue. And then we've got, I like what Andraka has. I decline participating in these rituals. I can't really say it or I'll get a strike here. If you need my help, go to thehealthyamerican.org, and I want you to click on religious exemptions. These companies are breaking the law. They absolutely are breaking the law. You have to educate them. You have to educate them, and we can do that. You can do that with our help. I have a religious conflict with my sincerely held religious belief. I do not want anything injected. Now, if you start talking about the ingredients, they're going to grill you on it, friends. Let me ask you this question. Is that the only reason you're not going to do it? Is because of what's in it? So if that cooties cure was sugar water, would you do it? If they injected you with chocolate syrup, would you do it? Let me know in a comment below. See, I will never do it. I don't care what's in it. I don't care if it's hot air. I don't care because I will never do it. Why? Because my body belongs to God and God told me not to do it. If you give an argument just based on the ingredients, I promise you, you got to watch my video called Ridiculous Questions that the employers ask. Stick with me tomorrow. I'm going to talk all about Wells Fargo and Trader Joe's. You're not going to believe the questions. Oh, and also Merck. Oh, I better not talk about them. Can you imagine why I don't want to talk about them? Anybody see that movie called The Fugitive? Harrison Ford? Yeah, drop that in a comment, please, below. Everybody tonight, like, I don't even have time to watch a movie, but try The Fugitive by Harrison Ford. Yeah, watch that movie. You should also watch The Andromeda Strain by Michael Crichton. He's the one that wrote Jurassic Park. And he also wrote a book called State of Fear. And then he died suddenly. It was very shocking. He died suddenly after that book called State of Fear was published. Yes, it was all about the climate. Yeah, did you know that? The author of Jurassic Park died very suddenly after his book called State of Fear was published. Mm-hmm. Anyway, I will talk about Wells Fargo tomorrow. And so I'm going to read your comments. Mm-hmm. That's right. My body is the temple of the Holy Spirit. Absolutely, it's committing murder. So you're telling me, never ending story, that if the cooties cure was sugar water, you would do it? You would have that injected into your body. Yeah, you must. Some of you are new to my videos. You should watch my videos all about why they're going to grill you on those questions. I have so many videos in my religious exemption playlist. You're going to have so much fun. You should speed watch and binge watch and start with the most recent and work your way backward, or get ready for a battle. You know what? I'm ready for a battle. I'll battle them on the ingredients, but that's not why I'm doing it. God told me not to do it. I do not consent to assault on my body. I don't consent to this assault. Never have, never will. Never participated in any of it, not for one iota. Never, never. Why would I do that? God told me not to, and I'm not going to. I don't care the cost. I've made sacrifices, and they're nothing. I lost 3 jobs. So who cares? I have my dignity intact. I told you earlier, somebody came to the Healthy American. She had not even gotten my help, but she came too late. And she said, Peggy, I felt coerced. Felt I had no other choice. So I went ahead and I participated in their cult rituals. And then they fired me. Well, when you bow to evil, you think evil is going to play fair? You guys think that by you going along with evil, that they're going to just welcome you into the club. Oh, no, 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 no. You need to watch that movie called Tortured for Christ. And in that movie, you'll see that the people who complied with the communists and all of that, and the Nazi, the ones that complied, they were the very first ones to be removed. I'll just use that word. So no, you don't comply. You comply with God. That's who I comply with. All right. Thank you. Wonderful answers here. Everybody, please read the chat, because, oh my gosh, Pfizer's parent company is called Pharmacia. Oh my gosh. Beautiful. I love it. Laura says it totally feels like end times for us. We're always a day closer, aren't we? Let me know in a comment below. Did you watch my video today called Spiritual Blessings? That's your homework. Everybody watch that video. Send it to all of your loved ones. It starts out with the book of Ephesians. I was calling it the first book of Ephesians. What I meant was the first chapter. Please read that. Please watch that video. Spiritual Blessings. It answers the question why others are going along with this and you're not. God called you and he saved you from going through this. Now I realize I'm going a little long, friends, and I didn't get a chance to actually show you the other document. I showed you the OSHA to the rescue form letter that you can use, because OSHA, an agency of the federal government, has stated in black and white that if you work from home, this doesn't apply to you. You don't even need an exemption. And OSHA further states that if you go to work and no one else is there, you don't need it either. And if you work outdoors, doesn't apply to you. And if you work in an office and they want you to do this, you can be exempt from any of these physical assaults on your body. And OSHA names 3 of them. Oh yes, I get to do charades here on this channel. If you want my uncensored stuff, that is over at peggyhall.tv. But I'm warning you, You may not like what I talk about there. Just kind of mentioning that. I think I had about 10 people unsubscribe after my most recent video. They did not like to hear the truth. And it actually had nothing, well, it had a little bit to do with this, but it's a larger deception that people are blind to. And people are blind when their spiritual eyes have not been awakened. So that's what the spiritual blessings video is all about. I'm going to sign off, friends. Please stick with me for one last live. I like to keep these a little short so that everybody can just, click on it and see the info. What I'm going to share, I have a couple things I want to share with you, but what I'm going to share is this summary of what's going on with OSHA. It's good news for you. If your employer is just hemming and hawing, it means they don't know what's going on, but you know what's going on, and you need to educate them all about your rights, your God-given rights, and then the Title VII law that protects your rights as an employee. All right, friends, so great to have you on board. And amen. Stepping into grace says, God called me and saved me. Hallelujah. That's just fantastic. They're moving the goalposts longer because they know it's illegal. That's right. The deadline just got moved to February, and it will keep getting moved out, which is why I say that OSHA to the rescue. All of these things actually violate the OSHA general rule, and the OSHA general rule is what everything has to fall under. And the general rule says that your employer is required to maintain a workplace free of known hazards. Well, some of these actions are extremely hazardous, aren't they? So they're actually violating their own standards. Further, in the state of California and New York, if they are implementing these OSHA standards and there's nothing that exists in the federal OSHA, they can't do that. They can't make it up on their own. So it's very, very interesting. In the beginning of the year, I will be doing an interview with my wonderful friends, Tammy Clark and Kristen Megan, who are the nation's premier occupational safety consultants. And they train people on how to abide by the OSHA regulations. And so with us together, it makes a very strong team. And they also invited me to speak in person in Michigan in a conference. I am going to have to start driving today because you know me, I am not going to comply even for a moment. Don't bring me the excuse that you had to fly. You don't have to do anything. It's a choice, and you chose to do it, and I didn't, and I won't because God told me not to. That's between you and God. And everybody makes their own choice. All right. I love my healthy Americans. You are wonderful. Isn't it great to be among like-minded people, to give support, to receive support? You're smart, you're savvy, sometimes snarky, sometimes I'm snarky. It wasn't too snarky today, but please, oh gosh, we've got somebody saying that they're calling the cooties cure the Janus juice. It is the two-faced god of gateways and new beginnings. Oh, that's really interesting. I love to dig deeper with all of that. Thank you, Joe. Thank you, Common Man. No cards needed. Oh my gosh. Just need some, he uses another phrase, some gumption. That's what I call it. What's my other channel? All right. I've got sorry, you guys, I'm reading the comments at the same time as I'm talking. My private channel is peggyhall.tv. It's like the TV show, peggyhall.tv. You get all of my videos ad-free. You get the videos that I run on Instagram. You get all of my in-person events. All of my speeches are there. All of the vault, I mean, hundreds and hundreds of videos, all arranged by playlist. And I've got videos that are exclusive videos that are not airing on BitChute or Rumble or any other place. They're just for you as a subscriber. So, and you're actually subscribing to, it's called Secure Server. And so when you go there, they have their own support and customer service. I don't have anything to do with your payment or anything. It goes directly to this third party that runs the videos. And I do that as just another opportunity for you to stay connected with me. Some people don't like going on YouTube. They actually won't go on YouTube itself, but they'll watch my videos on peggyhall.tv. It's a dime and a nickel a day for the subscription. And so here we go. All right, friends, hop back on with me because I want to do, I've got this thing that I want to share with you. I'm going to do a summary. I'll give you a link to a really good summary. And then I want you to look at this very curious pattern I've seen regarding the number 80, 80. Erica says, it seems that many are under a spell. When they cast a spell, when they mesmerize people and brainwash them and get them into this thing, it's through repetition. And so you're going to take a look at this number 80. I hope I got you curious. Hop on board with me, friends. I'm so grateful to have you. If you like what you're seeing, give a like to the video. That helps YouTube send it to more people. And in that way, you are a Healthy American ambassador. You can always find me over at thehealthyamerican.org. Get on the free email newsletter. That's how I stay in touch with you. If this channel ever goes down, you'll be able to find me there. And I want to make sure that we stay